What would you do if you bought a car and the dealership wanted it back? Well, this is actually what happened to this couple after they bought a car and the dealership called them to return it. This story is ongoing, so make sure you guys leave a like and follow for more because I'm going to keep you guys updated with this. So this is Brooke. Her and her husband bought a pre-owned Kia Telluride. She explains how she loved this car, especially the interior and the way it looks. And a few days later after purchasing the car, the dealership wanted it back. And I know you're curious, why do they want this car back? And that's what Brooke was wondering as well. Why would they want the car back? The dealership had told Brooke's husband that the previous owner of this car wanted their car back. The dealership explained that the previous owner was elderly, they purchased an electric car, and they couldn't actually function the car properly, so therefore they wanted their previous car back. Brooke then goes to say that this dealership story sounds a little fishy, and that the only way they're going to give that car back is if they can get a brand new model 2024 of the same layout, same interior, and same color. The dealership then says, we'll see what we can do. They ended up rushing back to her, saying that they can get the brand new model 2024, but not the same layout with the black interior and black exterior. She obviously denies their request of giving her that model because she absolutely loved the new cognac color of the Kia Telluride. And obviously rightfully so. I mean, if you bought a car and the dealership wants it back, they obviously have to give you the same or if not better than what you've purchased prior. She also explained that the fishiness of this dealership kind of makes her think that they did something wrong. They don't want to get sued by the previous owner, so therefore they're trying to make it right by getting her car back and trying to make the owner happy by getting their car back. And that's where things actually make a turn in part 3. Because she wants to know the full story, the dealership's not giving her a good story, so therefore she looks up the VIN number and try to figure out who the previous owner of this car was. She does successfully figure out who it was, but looking her up on Facebook and reaching out kind of seems a little sketchy and doesn't want to take the risk. And maybe, the owner is wanting that car back for that exact reason, so she just lets it go. But one night when she's going home with her husband, she notices that a car pulled up near her driveway. And a lady had came out of that car, and she knew exactly who it was because it matched the description and the pictures on her Facebook. So she knew it was the previous owner of this Kia. The ex-owner of this vehicle explained to her that the dealership that she sold the car to had actually committed fraud and they were suing the dealership because they had bought the car from her, but they actually did not end up paying it off, and payments were still coming out of her account for the car. The previous owner also explains to Brooke that her giving the car back to the dealership is not going to stop her from doing the lawsuit. And as of now, this is actually the only third part of this story, and she plans on actually going to the dealership with the previous owner and see what the dealership has to say now. So make sure you guys hit that follow button. I'll keep you guys updated because this story is only 24 hours old, and I'll keep you guys updated with anything that happens with this car debacle. They both have a huge lawsuit in their hands, and we're going to find out what happens next. So make sure you guys hit that follow button. I'll see you guys in the update.